Just like every time. We back at it like a fucking crack habit. I am Kid Works. This is the rise of the lost. And we are here with Long Island's finest, N.Y.A.
Peace, peace.
Peace, 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 peace. N.Y.A, you are an up and coming emerging artist from Long Island. Cool is the new song that's out right now that you pushing. Everybody obviously in your life gonna think that they know you. But your name stands for Now You're Aware.
Mm-hmm.
What's one thing that you wish people were more aware of when it comes to you?
When it comes to me,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know. That would mean that I would need to know what they even think they are aware of in the first place. Because whatever I'm showing them is just whatever. I don't even know. What do I want people to know? I say, um, honestly, I feel like the least they know, the better. Just know that my
Mystique.
mind is like,
Mystique.
whatever you think you know, times that by like 10,000 or whatever.
So you're an artist. I saw on your profile you don't post 1,000,001 posts a day. So you do have privacy still in your life. As you pursue the greater goals of artistry and these higher levels of success, do you want to maintain that aura of mystique and let the people be more curious, or at some point do you see yourself letting down your guard more and letting people truly in?
Honestly, I think even through the music, I'm already doing that. I feel like there's a level of privacy that I already have because I don't really give everyone too much. I love riddles. Figure it out yourself. And then, I don't know. I feel like with the unseen, sometimes you come up with more. I love the mysterious agenda. I've always been on that. You feel me? So with the music, even if you listen to it sometimes, you might not even know who I'm talking about. I actually like that. But I also like um, maybe one day for a song, just giving like the background of it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have an understanding of it, but then also it's subjective. So you're going to come up with your own belief about it,
Regardless.
whether I say what it is or not.
True. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody usually has one, two life-changing moments that kind of just stand out for us as individuals. Especially if you're a creative, you'll have that thing that's like, this was my defining moment. What was the exact moment that you realized you were different, that you weren't just here living life, but through your art, you were able to create it?
There's been multiple moments. I've been an artist since I popped out. You feel me? So it's been this way since I was a child. I honestly think I was one of those like prodigy kids with like drawing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it started with that. Um, I guess you could say like that, but since you like when you grow up doing something, it's very normal and you take people's like responses as very normal too. So I didn't think it was anything. I just thought I like to draw, it's good. Same thing with music. I think it's more so when I decided to make the shift for music, that was a difficult thing for me. Just like the full expression, that was something I wasn't doing. So when I did that switch and everyone was like, "You sing?" Cuz that wasn't being shown. You just knew I could draw like just things with the hands, but like a full expression of me,
Mm-hmm.
that was completely different. So for me to do that, that was different. And then everyone hearing it is like, "You didn't just start. There's no way." And then that feeling of me even doing it in the first place, different for me too. And like I can sit here and give myself grace, like even though I wasn't taking music seriously my whole life, me just starting and taking it seriously, the way it sounds and what I'm able to like convey, like I'm that's definitely one of like the biggest moments, like that shift.
So your art obviously isn't just pictures. You've made that clear. You do music. Cool is the song that was on the promo post right now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if you had to describe your art as a weapon or as a medicine, which would it be and why?
Medicine.
Why medicine?
I feel like it's a soul thing. I've been feeling that connection with the soul. And you don't have to go through everything that I'm going through or what I'm saying, but I feel like just the vibration of the voice, like you could feel it. And I think that that speaks 1,000 words, honestly. I've been really trying my hardest to come with like more vocals so you can really hear it,
Mm-hmm.
you know? But yeah, medicine, just off of like the response. You like to feel something. That's important. You don't feel something with the music.
Yeah.
You gotta have like a couple different things there, I think. Good lyrics. Gotta feel something. Just like a good energy. And I think for all of them, regardless of what I'm talking about, I think I definitely bring something medicinal. Definitely.
Medicine for the mind, body, and soul.
Mm-hmm.
I respect it.
We could get a little wicked too.
I
A
mean,
little weaponizing. But still,
wicked don't mean
it's
it's
on the
not
same
medicine.
thing.
Yeah, wicked don't mean it's not medicine.
Yeah,
What
because
what's the Mary
the
Poppins
same
thing? Was it
thing.
a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down? Medicine ain't supposed to taste good always.
Right.
So if it's got a kick or it's bitter, it's still medicine.
Right.
So inspiration doesn't always hit us the same way. It doesn't always hit us in the studio. It can hit you anywhere. What's the wildest place or situation that inspired you?
The wildest place or situation. Hmm. Some of the things that inspire me sometimes be like catastrophic sometimes. So,
Can you give an example of one? If you
who
can
am I
share
even
it.
thinking about? Um, the first thing that is coming to my mind isn't necessarily like my story, like kind of, but just like in general, I think lately on social media, I've been having a lot of parents and like mothers on my page. And I was doom scrolling last night and I was coming across a lot of mothers who have like special needs children.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely felt inspired because like one of these mothers in particular wanted to take their child out and they're like, she's really excited right now, but we don't care. We're going to go out. We don't care if no one's staring at me. And everyone in the comments is like, don't even care about nobody. Take your child out. Have an experience with your child, you know? And to me, it's like, I feel like there's many scenarios where you could find out if there might be a little something off with your child before it comes,
Mm-hmm.
but still like that day to day taking care of you and a child that needs extra help, that's a lot. Even a child that doesn't even need that, you know? And I'm just sitting here like, salute to you.
Hmm.
But that was super just like, that was like last night. And to me, it's like, look at all these people broadcasting and, sharing with like social media about their experiences and stuff. Whenever I'm feeling down or whatever, just like remembering, the different people in this world and the things that they're tackling and they still have such a positive outlook. Yeah, like that's definitely been one of the things that's been inspiring me lately.
Hmm.
I don't have anything to complain about, and they could probably have a list, but they don't talk
Choose
about
not
it.
to, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's dope. I didn't expect that. That's dope. That's dope. So most artists, I won't say every artist, most artists, especially the ones that really put themselves into their music, more singers than I'll say rappers, have projects that when they speak about it, they'll say that this one almost broke me. I had to really dig deep to get this one out. This one did something to me. Do you have any pieces like that? And if you do, which piece tried to break you while you were making it, but you were able to push through anyway?
I feel like any of them that I have out, no. I have maybe, but they're not out, so you can't find that.
Copy. The unreleased. That's your
I
most
have,
pain right now.
I do have one. I really like that song. There is a little snippet one that I made on New Year's. I can give you a short rundown. It's so crazy. But I did a little too much with some rum punch. Nothing on my stomach. That joint was crazy. And yeah, I got like sick. I handled myself real nice, so not too much on me. But yeah, I was like wheezing on the ground. No one around me noticed because I like went and like hid myself and took care of whatever I need to take care of.
Yeah.
But I knew I wasn't gonna die, but I was like you know,
Right.
I don't know. That was the first time that's ever happened to me. But as soon as I got home, 4 a.m., I made a song about it.
You was in the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you was in the pocket.
And I recorded it too.
At home.
Yeah, and
You record yourself a lot?
Yeah, I just go on my phone, like some headphones.
Now, do you do that? Obviously, that's not the final process. Do you do that so that you don't lose your cadence or lose the way you want to deliver the song? What's your reason for catching it in that moment on the phone?
I got
Waiting?
accustomed to it.
Yeah.
When I first started music, I was just going on like the voice memo.
Yeah.
But if I go on the voice memo, I have to have like the beat playing on another device,
Yes.
which is too much work now. But if I already know, okay, this is the beat, I record that. But it's way easier for me to do a little recording, then go back, put the beat in BandLab, and then send the stems,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that's been my thing as of this year. It really like make the process go
Yeah, a lot
quick.
faster. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time you
I
do
like
the final
that.
recording, you're practiced, you're ready, you know it.
Oh, yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
You could just punch in whatever you want to add. I prefer that.
The punching.
Not like sending the stem sometimes.
Oh, yes.
It
yes,
ain't no
yes,
problem
yes,
for me
yes,
to
yes.
like just go to a session and do it though.
Yeah.
I show myself that's completely possible. So
Yeah.
it's whichever.
Every artist has their reason why they create. Some artists are creating solely for themselves, and then some artists are creating in their mind solely for the people.
Mm-hmm.
What type of artist do you see yourself as?
There's a mix. It has to start with me. So, I mean, I like to go off the feeling, but I could be really creative and be like, I want to be, say you're going from a standpoint of, I am an alcoholic bus driver. And you're like talking from like the awareness of that. And then picking up children is crazy. But you imagine? Like, I've tried that. And I feel like it makes, like, a storyline where you're not, like, putting so much of your own emotion. Because sometimes, like, you keep, like, dumping out your emotions.
Trauma dumping.
Yeah,
A
like,
little bit.
it started getting, like, every time I make a song, it feels like it's this whole therapy session. And sometimes you just need to get a little loose, you know? But it definitely, like, just, like, releasing. And honestly, I feel like you could pay attention to what's going on in like social media, like if something's like popular and do that. But like whatever you feel the most, I feel like that's definitely what's going to get like the audience to gravitate. Because when you really feel it, I definitely think like people, they feel that.
They feel it.
I think they're attracted to like how loose you can be with it. Yeah, I think they notice it. But you got to be real with everything you do.
That's the goal.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to, unfortunately. You don't have to.
You should. Because
I
then what are
agree.
you doing?
I agree. But,
You're just
where,
playing a
where you
role.
could get a check right now for being like the next person, not everybody's worried about their originality or being themselves, So that's part of the criteria of how we pick artists to come on here, because there's a million and one people that are doing music. It's easy to just hashtag artists, scroll all day. I could have probably did 700 interviews while in New York, but that's 700 to me wasted moments versus me trying to find these 16 to 20 people out of all of New York. And obviously that's not all there is, but it takes time to find those 16 to 20 because that means someone else that's hunting for people has to know the criteria, go through their page, cite their stuff, listen to their stuff, then come back to get approval. Then we got to do the process of reaching out and trying to book them. So, I give credit where it's due. You have a great sound. You are in pocket with what you're building. You seem to have a nice core audience that's building around you. So these are all things that, as an artist myself, I'm like, oh, that's dope to see someone that's really just loving the process and the art itself. Because there's not as much love in 2025 for the art. It's just everyone can do it because I might go viral. Everyone's a rapper now. Everyone's an artist. Everyone's a singer. Everyone's got a song.
It's a surplus.
So
It's been funny. Like, I don't know. 2024, they were talking about, how there are like some people that are kind of, the only word I could think is estimate. They're kind of like talking about like the future.
yeah,
Now we're in 2025 and they're like, oh, pay attention to the rise and fall of the music industry. And definitely this week in particular, I'm seeing a lot of bigger celebrities doing like so many other things.
yeah.
That's just like, we can't just do that anymore because there isn't going to be another Drake. There's going to be this. There's, like, however their sales were before, it looks different now. And they're all talking about it. And they're like, the bigger celebrities and stuff, when it comes to music, they're like, the only thing that we could really do right now is just grow a bigger connection with the people who are here with us, like our supporters. And I guess that's what's just gonna, make it run.
I think that's why a lot of them are doing streams now.
Yep. A closer connection, right?
Why would Will Smith be on Casanation? Why would Will Smith?
Because like, how did that even come up?
Why would any of these people all of a sudden be doing streams? Because they realize that the industry as they knew it is actually already dead. But they're holding on to the carcass, and it's like vultures feeding off of an already dead thing.
Who are you? What do you do?
Well, that's why this is weird. We're in the weird moment where it's like some of the biggest rising artists are streamers. Look at Zeddy Will. He's having a huge summer. And that's literally because
insanely talented.
He's insane. He's insanely talented. I give him that. Comedy. I've watched him for years. I remember when he first started with the skits. So again, but he's what would be known as a hybrid. But realistically, all the winners right now are hybrids. That's the generation we're in.
Advantage, like the way that he is moving. Like I've been watching him as well because he's popping up, and the stuff that he's saying, like it's the children. It's the children.
Of course.
Cater to the young.
Of course.
Because they're gonna grow up and they're gonna remember you.
And they're gonna remember you.
Exactly, and they're showing up. And his music is very like fun.
It's fun, yeah. And he came at the perfect time because it was like drill was kind of fading out. And then even though he's in that age bracket where it could have been the direction he went the fun scene, the party direction.
I think everyone was kind of shocked. They're like, wait, did you write this? I remember hearing him, I'm like, yo, his voice, he sounds just like how he talks.
He raps exactly how he talks. Yeah, exactly.
And he's funny, so it's like, oh no, you're going to keep listening because he's actually talking. It sounds like real experiences.
1000%.
Like, I really mess with his artistry and, like, him putting everything together,
So, speaking of that, your song, Cool, I'm a fan of. A lot of emotion in it. What's the story behind it?
Cool. Okay. So, I was with my friend, Jay Mookie, who I was recording with.
Shout out Jay Mookie. Now I'm on full grind.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm feeling this like vibe of like adventure a bit, journey, something. And then all of a sudden, I just heard "While We're Young" by Janae Aiko in my head. So that's like, if you really could hear it, it's like the basis. Like that sound is like throughout it. And then he just did what J Mookie does. He did that, and we
Put his
just
touch on it.
I'm just kind of giving myself flowers, and I'm really big on how I use my words too. So as you're singing it, you might not be me, but if you sing this, you're bringing some sort of power to you.
Affirmations.
I think, yeah,
Intention.
it was very intentional, but it just flew through me, honestly.
So I feel like I already know the answer to the next question, but I'll ask it anyway. Should art comfort people or disturb them?
All
And
of the
which
above.
do you lean towards?
All of the above. You feel everything with everything. And disturbing doesn't have to mean like
Negative.
it, right?
Right. It
What
just
did you
shook
feel?
up. Yeah.
Everyone has a different experience for a reason. So I could be talking about something that was super hard, but you just went somewhere that's like, wow. It's like, it's tough, but it's like a beautiful tough, you know?
That's real. That's real. What do you think the most misunderstood thing about being an artist is right now in 2025?
Definitely that little ratio of, are you an artist or a social media creator? Because when I go on like threads, it's like a whole bunch of people that's like, oh my gosh, I'm an artist.
Yeah.
Why am I posting so many times a day?
Yes.
First of all, one thing I have to say, that's just an industry belief
100%.
that you're using that clearly doesn't help you. And I always tell people this, like, make sure it helps you, because if it doesn't help you, it controls you. You do not have to post every single day. If you feel like you have to post every single day to be seen, then you're going to have to post every day to be seen. If you post once a month and you're like, bet, it's seen. And even if there's like one person that it looks like it's seeing, you never know if that one person was in the room with a million other people
100%.
and they just told a million other people.
100%.
You never know.
If your art could scream one uncomfortable truth to the world, what would it say?
I don't know. First thing that came into my head is, I am you and you are me.
That'd definitely
We
be
are
an uncomfortable
just
truth for a lot of people.
reflections. You
each
mad
other.
at me? What are you seeing in yourself that you're mad at? What are you projecting from your mind onto me that you're mad at? I'm just going to reflect it back to you. If you want to change it, change what you're seeing. But a lot of people can't do that.
A lot of people choose not to do that. The capacity is there for them to do it. The choice was made not to.
That's how you see where people are at.
Yeah.
However they take it. I always tell people, like, if someone comes up to you and they're like, how much did you make last week? And they're like, oh, really? I just made that in one day. Depending on where that person is vibrating, they could either be like, oh, this person thinks I'm better than me. Or, wow, can you show me how you did that? So, regardless, you just got to know how you're feeling. Because people could come to you in any sort of way. As long as you know, like, who you are, you're probably never even going to see it as, oh, this person's being weird or whatever. Just like, they're just a person.
No more projection.
Yeah, but a lot of people can't sit with that. They want to blame things. Especially if you ain't did none. A lot of people want you to feel the same feeling.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm feeling this way. You should feel it too.
Yeah. I don't know why. That might be like a human thing.
Misery loves company.
True.
Yeah. People don't like to suffer alone. The people that are okay with suffering alone made a conscious decision to do it because they don't want other people to suffer with them. It's a conscious decision. Innately, as kids, think about it. We get in trouble. We try to get near other kids. We even try to pull the kids into our trouble with us because we don't want to suffer alone. The feeling of isolation it's not for us. We're not supposed to be isolated in totality. We need moments of isolation, self-reflection, growth.
Yeah.
You know, but too much of it, you lose yourself. You don't know anything anymore. That's why they stopped doing what's it called, long-term. What was it called? The box, the shoe, special housing unit in prison. They used to do 10, 15 years you could be in isolation. They stopped it.
Because, they did.
Yeah, they stopped. We don't know.
Why did they start it in the first place?
You can still be in the shoe. I was in the shoe.
Wait, is that solitary confinement?
That's solitary. Special housing unit is solitary, yeah. The shoe. It's
okay.
called the shoe. In New York State, it's called the shoe. Those terms, when you hear the hole, the box, it's all SUH, the shoe. But it used to be that you could be in there for 10 and 15 years. And then because prisons have been around so long, there were outside groups doing the studies on what long-term isolation was doing to these people. And they were literally losing their minds. So people are supposed to be going to get rehabilitated. And you're punishing them while in a place of punishment, cutting them off from the little bit of human interaction they have. And people lost their minds completely. Yeah.
We've seen enough documentaries on that.
Yeah. We lived it, 2020. We all got isolated. Some of us were lucky enough to be isolated with other people. But 2020, we all got put on isolation.
Right. Well, I'm glad they did that because I never understood it.
Now we all do, whether we want to or not. We know what it feels like to be told you can't leave. Stay there. Sit.
Unless you were in Florida.
Unless you were in Florida.
They were at the beach, and I was mad. I was mad.
The Floridians, no, this is what the fuck you mean, man. We're partying. So that's the flu. We'll be all right. Where else did they do? It was Florida, and what were the other? There was a couple other states.
New York was being so funny.
New York turned into a war zone. It was weird. The city was weird.
The thing with Walmart, was Walmart 24 hours before?
Only Super Walmart was 24 hours. Now I believe it's all the Walmarts.
Super Walmart.
It used to be a Super Walmart center. It was the one that has like the kitchen in it, and they have the food, and regular Walmarts didn't.
Walmart used to have food? Wow.
Walmart does have food. Walmart has a huge supermarket.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Huge. It has the Subway.
No. That's a third-party buy-in that rents the space in the front of the store when you first go in. I'm talking about Super Walmart. You go in, there's a whole section that you just walk into a supermarket. Cool aisles, cereal, meat, produce, all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a full supermarket.
I thought you meant like, you know, like how Whole Foods has like, make the dish.
Oh, like, the hot food. They got that. They got that there too.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
And the Super Walmart centers, they got that shit. Them places was like a one-stop shop for everything.
I had no idea.
All right. I want to get potentially real and potentially offensive to some people, unless you don't have an offensive take, which is very possible. I want you to let me know, what is your unpopular opinion about the art world? Or one that you know, an unpopular opinion that you've heard in the art world that people are afraid to say out loud. It might not even be yours, something you might have heard.
I'm trying to remember what an unpopular opinion. Is that like what people... I'm going to just say something. Maybe like the auto-tune thing.
What about it?
Ooh, wait.
What about
auto-tune? Oh, wait, no, actually, I'm lying to you. Hold that one. But the whole thing with an artist not really being a real artist when there's like a whole bunch of writers underneath their song.
So are you against it or for it?
I'm with whatever sounds good. Because you're mad because I don't know. I'm trying to understand that because as a person that's been in writing rooms, I mean, no, I haven't had like executive producers or whomever pulling up and be like, oh, let's do this. But I've been around artists, producers, and maybe I'm singing this and like, try that. To me, I feel like it low-key is like that. Or maybe someone knows your sound and they're like bringing together something for you to do in your way. But you know, when you're on like a label, I feel like they probably have like mad different things going on, or maybe writing rooms. You have your artist friends. However, you never know. People are so judgy towards artists at
Yeah,
the
of course.
moment. To me, it's like, wow, this is incredible. I'll look at, the amount of people and their full names. I'm just like, wow, y'all made a masterpiece. Like, it's never just one person that can create that. And I know that, like, firsthand. I've been writing all my stuff, but then you take it to someone who's going to produce it. Now that's another person. You really never know.
True.
I feel like people need to be a little less judgmental towards artists, because
Yeah.
it's like the whole room creating it. That's the whole point.
Yeah. Energy feeding off of energy.
Right. But it's not
Now-
unpopular. I don't know.
I don't know if that one is unpopular. I think it's only unpopular for rappers. Because
Right.
that seems to be like the only crowd of artists that are like, someone helped you write that? You trash now.
Which is
I've
weird.
never heard that about a pop singer, R&B singer. I've never heard people be like, you don't count. Someone helped you.
So I'm going to say that for that too. Because I feel that. Not them. But I guess it's because if someone feels moved by your words or whatever.
They feel tricked.
But yeah, which is mad weird. Because maybe the people that was in the room felt the same feeling.
Exactly.
So,
Or,
and it just came out of one voice.
Or the person that wrote it was writing in the mindset of the person performing. A lot of writers is what they do. People, like, if you look at Dr. Dre, and you look at, who is it? Dr. Dre, Diddy, some of the top rappers wrote for all of them. Jay-Z, 50 Cent. And when they wrote, they didn't write as Jay-Z and 50 Cent. They wrote as, oh, this is Dre's life. Let me write about what Dre went through. Let me write how Dre might speak. None of them wrote as themselves. That's why people didn't even know until you read the writer's credits who wrote the song. You was like, oh, that's Diddy. Oh, that's Dre. I guess we shouldn't talk about Diddy anymore, but he still had a lot of hits.
Yeah.
Still had a lot of hits.
Let's not erase.
We're not going to erase the
But
hits.
we could pay attention.
We could pay attention.
And move how it needs to be moved.
Yeah. Yes.
You know?
We're not going to the white party anymore. We don't want any invites to the white party.
Like, it's fine.
But we still might play Take This Money. Who knows?
Right.
Who knows?
Listen, don't get me started, because I'll get people mad. Like,
Do you have the ability to separate the artist from the art as an observer and a fan?
oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Because me as a walking human being, I got to do that.
Correct.
As I learn myself. Because, I mean, like, my name, right? I think that's how people decipher. You know how Beyonce got, like, 12 names and Nicki Minaj?
Yes.
They all, like, different vibes. I'm going to give myself time to have, like, a journey and see before I even decide, oh, when I'm outside like this, just know that's me.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I don't know. I think it's the same. I think N.Y.A and N.Y.A is low-key the same. Like, I act the same.
Yeah.
But I'm also a barber and hairstylist. And on those days, I'm surgeon. That's a whole different vibe. I am a whole different vibe when I'm in that mode.
Wait. So you're a hairstylist and a barber?
Yes.
You cut men's hair?
Yes.
Gangster.
Styling everything.
Gangster.
Men, women. You know?
You gangster.
That's a whole different vibe, though. We don't even need to talk about that. But when it comes to, like, N.Y.A and N.Y.A, there's some deciphering there. I feel like, I don't know. It's only the dots that separate it. We're learning.
Respectfully.
I don't know. It's such a big deal. I mean, I get on the stage, and no, we're at the beginning. I can't talk too much, because, like, with every show, with every studio session, with every drop, I'm seeing more of me. So I am able to decipher more. Because N.Y.A is super laid back and very chill. So having N.Y.A become more of a dancer and all these different things, I don't know. But I need them to blend. Because
So you have to
N.Y.A can't be boring, but N.Y.A is lit. Like,
you got to create the middle ground. You got to create it.
Yeah, but then it's like, what am I even talking about? Like,
It's all you.
This is giving Like I got multiple
No,
personalities.
no, no, no. I mean, maybe it's because I'm an artist. I didn't get. I would. If you started speaking in different voices right now, as you're like, and
Yo,
with N.Y.A, I'll be like, oh, she's fucking crazy. Got it. No, 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 no. You're an artist. Like I get
but
it. I get it. Because I definitely have that moment where I'm like, I'm
switches.
Kid. I'm KYD. Oh, I'm Haas. Now I'm the Wolf. I'm like, oh, nigga, you're losing your mind. It's like, no, dog, you're an artist. And every little mode is a person. Every time you go into a different mood, it is a different person.
Mm-hmm.
Because every single chapter of our lives created a person. And they don't ever die. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we say it like, oh, the old me is dead. No, the fuck is not. It's
No.
just buried in your brain.
Right.
And then as soon as something triggers it, it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, damn, I thought I was over this. I guess not.
Like that one movie.
Do you see social media as a blessing or a curse? And do you think or feel that it destroys real artistry?
I think social media is a blessing. There's different ends of the spectrum. Turn it into a curse, turn it into havoc, and that's what you would get. Use it wisely, and you could have the world.
Pandora's box.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Do you think that social media has helped build up artistry or destroy quote unquote real artistry, since there's been this conversation since the explosion of social media stars and celebrities where the old guard doesn't consider us on par with them, even though a lot of social media people have
They're
already surpassed.
so
so
mad.
many so many social media people
What's a
surpassed.
celebrity anymore?
Yeah, there's no more.
They're being born every day.
But how about you? Do you feel like it's destroyed artistry or just giving us a platform?
It's giving everyone a platform. I think the issue is maybe not everyone needs one. But who am I to say that?
Right,
Because
right, right.
honestly, it's about what you're doing. I think when social media like Instagram, it was not that serious, you know? And whomever got a big platform from it, use it to their advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, like, I don't think there's really much to say. It's about like you not using it for harm. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause if you're just on there being silly, being weird, spamming, however you want to do, go ahead, live your life. You
True.
know, just mute them, block them when you're not trying to see it.
Here's one that might be spicy depending on your answer. What do you think is overrated in the culture right now, and what's underrated?
What's overrated? Hmm. You know what? Like I hope I'm like using the word like properly, but since there's been so many artists like coming to fruition in front of my face, I'm starting to realize that like these are super ordinary people that have found a moment.
Mm-hmm.
I think the overratedness that is coming to my mind is these like new artists being like overworked
Hmm.
because there's so much like hype when they first pop,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like you have to do this and you have to do that, and then you see them and they look mad tired, and it's like even if they get sick they be putting the IVs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's super crazy to me. These are people. I mean, like, look at all the child stars, like Justin Bieber in particular. He's incredible, but he was working since he was like in diapers. Then,
He wanted that though.
right.
He
But
wasn't
there's
pushed into
certain
that.
things he probably didn't.
Oh, there's a lot. Hey, if we all following what we seeing, there's a lot of shit he maybe didn't want.
Yeah.
Maybe we weren't there. Who the fuck knows? But he was a kid when he started, so he didn't want anything that happened when he was a kid that was negative.
Mm-hmm.
We can say that for sure.
You
Anything
don't
bad
know
that
if
happened
it's
as a kid, he didn't ask
yeah,
for.
like you never know. Like
He did not ask for that shit.
I've been like deciphering without knowing these people for real. Love them down, but like I would have like do this little comparison for like Keke Palmer, because you know how her mother was like her manager, or still is.
Still
but
is, yeah.
everywhere she went,
Yeah.
she was right there. So she was saying, yeah, I noticed the things that was happening in the industry, but I can't say that it happened to me.
Right.
You know, and she was that girl.
She's protected.
But
family.
then there was something with Justin Bieber, how they was like, some things with his mother. Maybe she was there, maybe she didn't really get it. I don't know. Can't talk about it for real. But
wasn't there.
maybe he didn't have that protection from an adult too closely. Because you know they were talking about like the stuff with Diddy in the house and stuff like that. Kind of crazy. I know Keke mother wouldn't.
That wouldn't happen with Keke Palmer.
No, Keke mother wouldn't do that.
No.
That wasn't happening.
What did he say? Who was he wrestling in bed over cornflakes with? Oh, that was Usher. Never mind. He said he was wrestling with Usher.
Hey, you never know, man.
That's different.
That's beyond the point. Overrated to me. You could get success without having to give up whatever you got to do. And what? Underrated. Man. How about I ask you, what do you think?
What do I think is underrated?
Yeah.
I think decency is underrated. There was a chapter in rap when I was younger that I could clearly remember where it was like, yeah, we had the birth and emergence of gangster rap, but there was the Black Stars. You know, we had Mos Def, we had Talib Kweli, we had people that put decency. Even if some of the music wasn't all decent, there was a balance, more of, and that is a very underrated thing right now. On the mainstream circuit, underground-wise, I see decency starting to come back to the forefront because I see a lot more conscious rappers who are, I want to say, hybrid artists, where it's like they're not a conscious rapper, they're not a gangster rapper, they're just artists, and in their music, there's more levels of humanity in it. But that faded for a very long time, specifically and especially in the mainstream. Even to this day, if you look at the past 10 years of some of the biggest artists, their music did not have decency in any capacity in it.
Decency.
Yeah, that's underrated, especially in hip-hop. Maybe in other genres, decency might be favored a little bit more, but not in rap.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'll add what's underrated, probably being lyrical. Because there's oh my God, because you talk about rap,
yes.
And honestly, I love a good punch in, but they're a little bit of laziness with that.
You mean because the whole song's a punch in? Like every word punch in?
Why?
Because they can't rap.
You know? And then every song is like the same vibe, and it's like, whoa, is that underrated? No, overrated. Overrated is the punching thing for me. I can do it, but I love to tell my little story and write it down. Mm-hmm. I do a mix. Like most times, like I'll write it, and then as I'm putting it on, I'm punching in whatever.
Yes, what comes to you. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Because regardless, it's like, this is really like freestyling, though. I'm writing the freestyle down.
Correct.
So I don't forget it.
Correct.
You know? But, yeah, I was seeing a lot of rappers, like, not just punching in, especially, like, time-wise and stuff. Mm-hmm. And it's like, that thought to me is a little scary because I think the scariest thing for me is working on a project with someone who just wants it to be out right now.
Yeah.
I'm scared of you. Can we take our time, please?
No patience.
You know?
Sense of
Can
urgency.
we be on the same page here? It's not that it sounds crazy or anything, but I don't want to feel like you think there's something off with me if I'm like, nah, let's take it to the studio one more time. I hear something.
Yes.
Like, please relax. After I heard that Billie Eilish and her brother worked on their album for like over a year, I can't hear none. Yeah. No. That album is amazing.
I mean, some people have worked, I know artists right now who have taken 4 years to put projects together, but some of these artists that I know are literally some of the best lyricists, writers, creators that I know, so I could never do anything but honor their process and take note and be like, damn, I can only imagine how much has to be going through their head for them to want shit out but say it's not ready yet, let it keep cooking. And as someone that cooks and meal preps every week, I get it when you're like, I just want it out, but it's not really ready yet. So it's hard.
There's a baseline little.
Well, how do you find your baseline? Because I know, as a creator and a creative, you're probably falling in love with each of your creations. They're your babies each time you make them. How do you handle yourself to not say, I gotta put this out now?
Well, there's no rush.
But why is there no rush for you? Or have you never even thought about it? It's just your normal.
Well, I mean, at the moment, there's no label or anyone trying to tell me what to do. I'm just paying attention to the people to pay attention to,
Yes, yeah.
and how they move, because that's the only thing that I can do. Because without a Michael, there would be no Chris. So you got to pay attention.
Touche.
Well,
Very true.
but I would say so I realize with me personally, since this is pretty fresh for me,
Mm-hmm.
if I want to get like the best anything out music vibe, just an experience with me, I have to make sure I love it. Because if I'm like keep recording and like, oh yeah, I'm putting this song out and I have to make a million videos for it, I gotta do this and that, and it's not something I love, I'm gonna get annoyed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell, you can feel it.
That's right.
Like, let's not do that to ourselves. For what?
For what?
Who told you to put it out?
Yeah.
No. I guess that's what albums are for. Maybe you have like one or two songs on it that's like, depending on how many songs you got, that's like, it's not my favorite, but it's on there for a reason.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I know that sometimes art tells secrets that the artist doesn't actually say out loud, but their art is talking for them. What's something that you've never told anyone about your creative journey, but your art has been screaming this whole time? If anything.
About my creative journey?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. First thing that's coming to mind is the LGBT community. And like, I never specifically say that I'm anything, but I'm always talking about women in my songs.
So your music conveys the message, but you haven't outright,
Oh,
because there was no
because
reason.
for
Well, I was about to say this. What's the reason? Like,
what would be the reason?
Yeah, that's my first thought.
You know?
Like, who you saying it to?
Like, who asked? But I think it's not like a big thing to me. Like, it doesn't make up my whole world. But I am a woman who also like dates women. There's mad at those in the world. Hi, I make music that you might like. That's important though. They ride at dawn.
Yeah.
And then you want to like say you play chess.
Mm-hmm.
There's a fire artist that talks about chess.
Mm-hmm.
You got to play that.
Mm-hmm.
You're playing that. Like, you're playing that. Like, yo, you're lit. Like, that's cool. Like, there's a connection there.
That's real.
And conveying it in like a real way and not like over sexualizing things, like being really real with your experiences and like being creative with it. That's important too.
And speaking of that, as a woman artist, you are not over sexualized. I've seen your stuff. I was going through your page. I saw the contacts. That was cool. So I'm gonna assume you're into some form of either cartoons, anime, or something, or not. Maybe you're just super creative like that. How is it, or not how is it, why do you choose not to overtly sexualize yourself in your content? Because the majority of women artists that I've come across since coming back to New York a couple months ago, setting up for this moment, these interviews, a lot of it was basically just porn. And I was like, I don't really think I need to sit down with you because I don't think we're going to have too deep of a conversation. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm like,
You never know.
Right. That's why I said maybe I'm wrong. I've had some great deep conversations that blew my mind. I was like, what the fuck are you doing in this club? Neither here nor there. How is it or why is it that you've decided not to do that? Knowing, and I'm sure you know, I can just do this and get 1 million views. Or I can do this and maybe get 20,000 views. Women know this. Just like men know if they want to be super any type of way, you'll get a different response.
It's just never been me. So like I said, like this is fresh to me. If I decide to go that route, that would be fresh to me. So why would I start a whole different vibe for myself and start doing that there? I feel like let's not think sexual, let's think sensual. Let's think of movement. That's where my vibe's been, which is the whole thing with like, oh, music and like that full expression. Most of it is going to come with me moving my body and stuff. Mm-hmm. So even me right now, just um, allowing my own music to flow through me, that is something that I like held back. So me doing this kind of ties everything into my own personal journey. So you'll just see like me blossom into this person each time without deciding that. But ain't no hate to it.
No, hell
unless
no. I
feel like it get weird when it's like that's just them. Well, what else do you do? Do you draw?
No. Sometimes it is. Sometimes that is it. Sometimes that is it. Sometimes.
I don't ever want to come for nobody because I don't care if that's what you got going on. But for maybe like the newer artists who might not know what their niche is, and maybe they're trying to figure it out, or just kind of got thrown in there, like get on that stage and do something, right? Mm-hmm. You don't gotta go to the booty shaking immediately. Who are you?
There's a couple options.
Do you write poems too? You know what I mean? Because you low-key gonna have to keep it up, and your waist gonna get tight, gonna get mad. So you gotta figure something else. People be getting whiplash, because the same thing that blew you up, if you can't like be consistent or start like showing people, hey, I also do construction work sometimes, they're gonna be mad confused. But there's like a different like section for everything. So you just have to be okay with those people coming to your concerts.
Truth.
Truth. You can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
I try to get
to choose your fans. Yeah. So, with the future ahead of all of us, and you being an artist who's leaving your imprint, when people experience your work years from now, what do you want them to feel in their chest?
Oh, she was beyond her years. Wow.
You want to hit him. You want that Dionne Warwick effect. You want that Diana Ross effect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? For sure. Ooh, not even. I mean, yeah, lovely lady. But
you said, wait a minute, fuck the bitches. Wait, no, go ahead.
I'm feeling a Left Eye vibe.
Why Left Eye? She's my favorite.
Listen, she had something to talk about.
She did.
Erykah Badu, amazing. Something to talk about. One of my favorite artists right now is Kehlani. She stands up for what she wants.
She's amazing.
She's very clear on everything. Mm-hmm. Her music is amazing, lyrical, all that. Been following her for years. I can understand. That's a legend. I always knew that.
Respect.
Timeless songs. Especially for the LGBT community. Just timeless, like proposal songs. Mm-hmm. See, that's when I need like a good like. All of Me, Money Long, Hours and Hours. These are the types of songs like
timeless.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, like timeless.
So speaking of timeless music, if you could collaborate with any artist, dead or alive, who would it be? And what masterpiece would y'all create?
My favorites right now. Well, I'm going to do a song with Kehlani. Y'all heard me. I love K1. Yo, there's a million things for me to say. Because she's like blowing up right now. Mm-hmm. and you could hear like the Michael Jackson in her, you know, and it's just so creative. Who else? And some SZA and Music Soul Child. That's it. They're all alive, so that's good.
Would you have all of them on one song, or
That's
these are separate?
crazy.
All on one song?
I don't know.
What kind
That's
of a song
whiplash.
would that be? What would the masterpiece be?
Can I tell you? That just sounds like a lot.
It's just them people. Those are the ones. I could dig it.
Mm-hmm.
Besides Cool, do you have any other singles or projects that you're about to push?
Of course.
What you got on the lineup?
But you know, Cool is like my third last song. So since that song came out, I have 2 more releases. Like in the
That's
last
just the one you
month.
have pinned at the top of your
Yeah,
page.
yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
That's just on me.
Gotcha.
You feel me? But oh yeah, no, there's definitely some projects coming.
And are you coupling these with visuals, or are you just going to be doing your own thing? And if you are doing any visuals, anyone in particular you're trying to work with?
I don't know, like in particular. Well, what do you mean by that?
Like, do you have any producers or directors or people that shoot music videos that you would want to personally work with?
Yes, but day by day,
Mm-hmm.
I'm paying attention. So like, okay, this is an idea. Can they convey it?
Mm-hmm.
So if you watching this and you feel that looking through, you know what to do. Please message me.
Tap in.
Please. Visuals, extremely important with the music. When I write it, I see something, and it'll be amazing for people to see what was in my mind in some sort of way. I'm not rushing it, but all of these things are already in the works, definitely.
Yeah. Like that. So your name is Now You're Aware.
Mm-hmm.
Finish this sentence. Now you're aware of.
Awareness, because that's really what it is.
Now you're aware of awareness.
Now you're aware of awareness. Both of us. Take the skin off. What is it?
A meat sack.
I'm scared. And you know what I just thought of? When they took the shell off of oh my god, SpongeBob's
Oh, you just
snail.
saw the sponge, and I thought you were talking about the episode with SpongeBob, and it was just the skeleton. You saw the SpongeBob skeleton.
All of those things are insane.
Yeah.
But when Gary was naked.
Well, you know, technically, have you ever actually seen what makes the human a human? It's the brain itself, the spine is connected to it, and then all of the nerve endings that come out.
Mm-hmm.
We literally, that's actually what we are.
Mm-hmm.
We're just that.
Like a tree.
We're just that. It's very, very creepy. We look like aliens.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it. We're probably
It's
the
like
aliens.
a tree. Like the branches.
Yeah. The tree of life. We are the living amalgamation of.
It's the awareness, man.
Where can the people find you? Please drop all your socials and tell them how they can get in tune with you and get in touch.
Man. I don't even remember what my TikTok name is.
I'll find it. We'll make sure to link it.
But my Instagram, you could find me at _N.Y.A_official on Instagram. And all the links are under there. He said he can link it. I believe him.
We will make sure to link everything in the description. Do not worry. If y'all need to get more of N.Y.A, you will be able to. N.Y.A, Miss N.Y.A, it has been a pleasure to have you here at the Rise of the Lost. I look forward to having you back, and I look forward to your last call performance. Is there anything you want to say, closing final notes for the people?
First, I want to say thank you for inviting me. The presence here, everything, just super, super smooth. Like, the energy in here, very calm. Like, next guest, y'all live for sure. He knows what he's talking about. He doing what he got to do.
Appreciate that.
And yeah, I'm just wishing you mad love, mad light on all your ventures.
I receive and
You feel
reciprocate.
me? All the success you you want for yourself. I'm here for it.
You as well. You as
Mm-hmm.
well. This is artists connecting with artists. This whole platform is really just about creating networks that will be as fruitful as we allow them to be, or they'll just be great meetings that people had. But
Mm-hmm.
either way,
Moments.
experiences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the watchers too.
For the watchers too.
Go outside, touch a little
Touch a
grass.
little grass.
Laugh a little, man.
If you can. Life's too short not to. And on that note, we're going to take this the fuck up out of here. If you just tuned in, you missed the show. The episode will be available to watch right now on a replay here on Twitch, and it will be available on YouTube in the upcoming weeks. This is Rise of the Lost. I am Kid Works. I'm here with N.Y.A. This is the Culture Music House, and we doing the work so the work gets done. Bring your excellence, or just don't bring anything.